Well, it's Groundhog Day. Again. And that must mean that we're up here at Gobblers Knob, waiting for the forecast from the world's most famous groundhog weatherman, Punxsutawney Phil.
So I have made it to the one and only Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania, the mecca for groundhogs. They really embrace their groundhog history here. And I'm going to show you as much as I can, including Phil, the groundhog himself. And I'm going to take you to Gobblers Knob, which is that famous area where they reveal Phil every February 2nd. And I'm going to show you a little bit of this town because it's hard to picture in the dead of Pennsylvania winter, thousands and thousands of people flooding this area just to see the groundhog emerge and give his prediction. So this is what the real town of Punxsutawney looks like. Very different from the one in the movie, the 1993 classic with Bill Murray. That was filmed actually in Woodstock, Illinois. This town really probably wouldn't have fit what they were looking for, so they filmed it there. So giving you a quick view, a quick taste of Punxsutawney. It's pretty much looks like any other built-up town in Pennsylvania, except this one is full of groundhogs. A fun thing to do when you come here is to walk around and locate these fantastic Phils, 6-foot groundhogs, like this one right here. And these things are all over the town. So this is one of the statues I'm talking about. As you can see, this is kind of like a custom Pizza Phil statue. So there's 32 of these throughout the town, and each one represents a business. So they are all custom done for that exact business. And you can go to the Commerce building in the center of town and get one of these maps, which are mediocre at best. It can be a little difficult to find some of these because sometimes they're kind of hidden in the streets, but this will help you a lot, and it has a picture of each one, and you can look up on your phone where they are on the maps. But I'm going to go and show you some of my favorites throughout the town. At the post office, and the letter is sent to Punxsutawney Phil at Gobblers Knob. This is also one of my favorites. Fireman number 20, and he's got a baby groundhog. It says Fireman Phil's Firehouse. And this is one for the local pharmacy and has a punny name, Fill My Prescription. I like that. At the True Value, has safety glasses on and a tool belt and a rake. Excellent. So continuing on my hunt to find all these fanatic Phils, I've made it towards the end of the town, and there is this beautiful park here. And unlike in the movie, where Gobblers Knob is directly in the center of town, in reality, Gobblers Knob is actually a few miles away. So we're going to go there because that's where everything is. The stage, the stand, everything is there. So this park has one more of those fanatic Phils towards the end, and also a huge surprise, this is where the groundhog Phil actually lives. So we're gonna go there right now. We have what looks like the official Punxsutawney Phil. This is called Village. And it is right in front of Phil's burrow. And this is where Phil lives most of the year, 364 days at least. There he is. This is Punxsutawney Phil. And he's in there with his wife or girlfriend. And her name is Phyllis, cleverly named. Let's see if we can get a shot of her. How cute is that? Have you ever been this close to a groundhog before? So this is the local library that has his burrow here. So I'm viewing it from the outside, but you can go inside for probably a better view. So I'm gonna go in there right now. Check this out. All right, coming down through the children's section here, right down the Phil's burrow. There he is. So the person you see in there with him is part of the inner circle, which has 15 members, and it is their responsibility to take care of Phil all year round. And those are also the ones on February 2nd that are in the top hats that you see holding Phil up and tell you about his prediction. And it seems like Phil eats pretty good. It looks like some cauliflower, some corn in there, some broccoli, lettuce. So we're gonna let them eat and make our way up to Gobblers Knob, not far from here, because I can't wait to show you that place. So here we are pulling into Gobblers Knob. And if this was Groundhog Day, this would be packed with people.
Ladies and gentlemen, Punxsutawney Phil!
So this is Gobblers Knob, and for one day a year there are thousands of people that come here and watch the events go on all night long, and then wait until Phil comes out of that lair, or whatever you want to call it. In the movie, Gobblers Knob is right in the center of town, but in real life, Gobblers Knob is a few miles outside of town. But this is where they've been doing it every year since 1876. Some say it was even earlier than that, but I think 1876 was the first truly recognized year. And this has been a tradition in Pennsylvania and America since then. It's been a long time, and it gets better and better. So we can walk right up here. Now, this is amazing because normally you would never be able to do this. The weather capital of the world. So before they take Phil out, he is in here, this is actually wood, like some kind of metal top. And they pull him out of here. This is so funny that we can do this. Is there anything in here? Looks like just some, I don't know. Nothing really. You can see everybody has etched their names onto this metal top, which is actually a tree, or a tree stump, pretty sizable tree. Try to imagine standing up here and viewing thousands of people looking back at you. I read that the record was in 1997, there were 30,000 people here to watch Phil make his prediction. So if you're wondering about Phil's accuracy, I would say he's wrong about 50% of the time. I think I read since 1988, he was wrong 15 times. So it's somewhere around 50%, but it's not really about that. I think it's just more about the fun of everybody coming together and having a big party and watching a rodent get pulled out of a burrow.
Okay, Phil, we gotta get serious here, buddy. Okay, look me in the eyes. Huh? Okay, I got you. Faithful followers, there is no shadow of me
a beautiful spring it shall be.
This is so cool to be able to come here and see this. We've all seen this on TV or have seen pictures of this, so to be able to see this live is pretty amazing. So I may be here February 2nd coming up, so hopefully I will be standing here and watching them pull Phil out of his temporary burrow here. So hope you like this video. I'm gonna get back on the road. Thanks for watching.